Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you so much for joining me here today. So many of you know of my plan, my dream to travel the world someday. But until that day comes, I'm going to be learning as much as I can about different countries. How am I doing that, you may ask? Well, a while ago, my nephew told me that kids in his class were writing letters to other kids from all over the globe. How cool is it to learn about what life is like for kids, just like you, that live in different parts of the world? So I thought I could learn a few fun new things about different countries if I started writing letters to kids around the world too. And ta-da! I have received another letter today. And I can't wait to share it with you on this episode of Let's Take a Journey, Mexico. And here we go. Dear Justin, my name is Rafael. I live in Mexico. Mexico is part of North America, just like the United States and Canada are. Yes, Rafael is from the country of Mexico. If we take a look at the map here, we'll see that the United States is this country here. And Mexico is right below it, our neighbors to the south. And Canada is the one up here. All three of these countries are part of the continent of North America. I live in the city of Toluca. It has a rich history. There are many old buildings and statues that tell stories of its past. I'm 7 years old. I am in the second grade. This is my picture. Oh, hello, Rafael. I live in a two-story house. My street has many trees. It's nice to sit under the trees and cool off in the shade. It's across the street from a little park. Do you have a park near your house? I do, and I love going there. It's got a bunch of water fountains and a little lake where people like to sail their small model sailboats. I could sit and watch those boats all day. Guess what? I can see a volcano from my house. It's one of the tallest mountains in Mexico. It doesn't erupt anymore. It is called Nevado de Toluca. The whole area around the mountain is a big national park. This area is called Laguna del Sol, which means Lake of the Sun in Spanish. It can get very cold around the lake and the park. Wow! Imagine being able to see a volcano from your house. How cool would that be? And look at that beautiful blue water in that crater. I have got to put the Nevado de Toluca National Park on my must-see list. But for the most part, the climate here is nice. It hardly ever gets freezing cold. We don't have 4 seasons the way you do in the US. We have a wet season that's gray and cloudy, and a dry season that's hot and sunny. Sometimes early mornings or at night, I put on my sweatshirt. Where I live in the United States, I do see 4 seasons every year. But I know there's some parts of the United States, further south in the states that are closer to Mexico, where it just doesn't really snow and the leaves on the trees don't change colors. How many seasons do you see where you live? Oh, looks like we're going to learn more about Rafael's family. Here we go. Here are pictures of my pets. This is our dog, Luna, with one of our cats, Flor. By the way, Flor means flower. And this is a picture of our other cat, Mariposa. That means butterfly in Spanish. Oh, and Luna means moon in Spanish. Well, there you go. 3 new words in Spanish. Luna means moon, Flor means flower, and Mariposa means butterfly. Let's keep going. My mom works at a bank, and my dad is an engineer. There are 6 people in my family. Besides me and my parents, I have 2 sisters and a brother. I took this photo of my brother, Jorge Luis, when he was on his phone. Ja, ja, ja. He didn't know I was taking it. By the way, ja, ja, ja is one of the ways we say LOL. Oh, I remember now. The letter J in Spanish makes the H sound. So it's just like saying ha, ha, ha. This is my mom with Jorge Luis and my 2 sisters. Oh, sweet. My grandparents, aunt, uncle, and cousins live in Puebla. It takes us about 3 hours to drive there. My mom is close with her family, so it seems like we go all the time. Here is their picture. Hello, everyone. When we are in Puebla, we can see another volcano. That one has a very long name. Volcán Popocatépetl. My mom had to write that word for me. But we just call it El Pop. It's still an active volcano. It erupted in 2020. So some volcanoes, like Nevado de Toluca, which Rafael can see from his house, aren't active anymore. But some, like this one, still are. So scientists keep a close eye on those. My dad's parents live in Toluca. We have a big meal together on Sundays. Sometimes they come here, and sometimes we go to my Aunt Adriana's house. You know, it seems like Rafael's got a pretty big family filled with aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, even his own brothers and sisters. I bet their family gatherings are probably a lot like those here in the United States. Food, laughs, discussions around the dinner table, arguments. I mean, family's family, right? I like school. I'm in the 2nd grade. My teacher's name is Señora Rivas. So Señora is the Spanish word for Mrs. Rafael refers to his teacher as Señora Rivas, as you would probably say Mrs. Rivas. There are a lot of kids in my class, about 18. I have a best friend. His name is Eloy. He just got a haircut, and he doesn't like it. My favorite time at school is when we have music class. I love to sing and learn new songs. I also like to act and tell jokes. I was in our school play. Maybe one day I'll go on stage. This is me being silly. My second favorite subject is reading. Señora Rivas picks out fun stories to read to us. She just started reading a new book to our class. It is called Los Dos Soles. That means the two suns. The author is Judy Goldman. It's a folk tale about the sun. Do you like to read? I do love to read. Sometimes I could start reading and I'll get so lost in it that I'll look up and I'll see that hours have gone by. I just started reading this book about gardening and about how to set up your garden. It's super interesting. It tells you what time of year to plant certain things, which plants you should plant in the sun, which plants you should plant in the shade. Rafael's letter. Back on track. I wear a uniform to school, but when I get home, I change to my play clothes right away. My mom sometimes has trouble waking me up in the morning. I like to sleep in, but we have to be at school by 8 o'clock. Justin, how is my English? My mom is helping me write this. Rafael, your English is great. It's not your first language. My family and I speak Spanish at home. I'm learning English at school. If you don't know Spanish already, I could teach you some words. Yes, please. You've already taught us some Spanish names like those of your pets or those volcanoes or even the title of that book, but I'd love to learn more. Ready for your Spanish lesson. Casa means house. Perro means dog. Gato is cat. Lápiz is pencil. Papel means paper. Árbol means tree. And parque is park. Maybe you should go back and write those words down so you can look at them and remember them later. That's what I'm gonna do. I love learning words in different languages. After school, I play guitar or play video games with my friends. I also help my mom with stuff around the house when she gets home from work. I help her make dinner. My favorite food is quesadillas. Oh, I think quesadillas are pretty great too. They're tortillas stuffed with meat like chicken and cheese and tomatoes and they're so delicious. Sometimes we get fresh chilies, tomatoes, and corn from my mom's favorite market. Mexico is famous for our mariachi music. We hear mariachi bands play when we go into town. We also love to shop at the small little shops and buy handmade crafts. Sometimes you can see the people making their items right there. Wow, look at all those pretty colors. My dad is a good cook too. He makes elote con crema, fresh corn with chilies, cream, and cheese. For our family get-togethers on Sundays, my Aunt Adriana always brings fresh tamales, and my mom makes mole sauce. There are all different kinds, but my favorite is mole poblano. It's made from chocolate. It's not sweet though. It has a very hard to explain flavor, but believe me, it's good. We pour it over lots of things like enchiladas. I think I've had mole before. I've had a green sauce and a red sauce and the brown mole that Rafael is talking about. Mexican chocolate is only one of the ingredients in the brown mole poblano. If you've ever had the chance to try it, I'd love to know your thoughts. Anyways, back to Rafael. There are so many fun things to do in Mexico. Last year, my family took a vacation to Oaxaca. Here is a picture of a street there. Ooh. Driving back home, we saw a tropical rainforest. I saw a red-eyed tree frog. Look how cute. And guess what else I saw? An ocelot up in a tree. Wow, how lucky is Rafael that he got to see all those animals. The rainforest is home to some amazing creatures. I hope you enjoyed learning about me and my family in Mexico. I invite you to visit us someday. Mexico is a beautiful country. There are so many places we can show you. Well, how nice. Thank you, Rafael. I think I will take you up on your invitation. I can't wait to come visit you in Mexico someday. I really enjoyed your letter and I learned so many cool things about your country of Mexico. Please write back, your friend, Rafael. What a nice letter from Rafael. I love learning about him and his family and his life in Mexico. What about his life do you think is pretty much the same as your own? Can you think of things that are really different? So that about wraps up our journey to Mexico today. Ready to stamp our passport? I'll see you all next time. And remember to always be clever.
Hey, hey.